Hi, I'm Matt McMurray from Campus Automotive in Blacksburg, Virginia, and today we have the new BF Goodrich Trail Terrain TA. Now, the BF Goodrich Trail Terrain TA is the newest tire in BF Goodrich's lineup. This tire replaced the Rugged Terrain, which is not really a good tire at all. It's positioned between the Advantage TA Sport and the KO2, so it bridges that gap, and it's made to compete with the Cooper Discoverer AT34S and the Falken Wild Peak AT. I'm not sure I agree with that, but BF Goodrich claims that the Trail Terrain is designed to last 4,500 miles longer than the Cooper. The Trail Terrain carries a 60,000 mile tread wear warranty. It's designed to be on the road most of the time, but has the ability to travel in light off-road conditions for people with active lifestyles. Since it'll spend most of its time on the road, it's designed to be quiet and comfortable first. Some of the features of the Trail Terrain include full-depth 3D sipes, a continuous outer tread block for stability, a KO2 style sidewall look, and a tread compound that reduces chipping and cutting on gravel roads, and it has a 3-peak mountain snowflake rating. The best applications for the BF Goodrich Trail Terrain TA include a Subaru Outback, Ford Ranger, Jeep Grand Cherokee, and a Chevrolet Tahoe. If you're new to Campus Automotive, we do tire comparisons, tire reviews, and lots of tire talk. So subscribe and hit the bell to keep up. First thing you notice about this tire, outline white letter, just like the Discoverer 4S that Cooper makes, which I think is pretty cool. Not everything has an outline white letter now. For some particular trucks, it makes it look a lot better. The tread wear on this tire is 660, which is probably a little bit higher than what I thought it would be. Here's your DOT number that all tires have, unique identifying number. The manufacturer date on this tire was the 30th week of 2021. Next thing you'll notice, 3-peak mountain snowflake, mud and snow rated. So you see this M&S means mud and snow rated, 3-peak mountain snowflake. So that's good. Size, 265/70/16. You also see that it's made in the USA. No rim protector on this tire because it's really not designed to be off-road. So the sidewall, especially on this upper sidewall, is designed to look exactly like a KO2 on purpose because they want it to give it more of a kind of a rugged look. But for the most part, this is not nearly as functional as the sidewall on a KO2, but it still will, when it's aired down, it'll still give you the grip that you're looking for. First thing you notice, they made it to look a lot like the KO2. And there's a reason, because the KO2 is one of the best looking tires that's available for sale. But one of the big differences is, number one, it's a completely different tire. But number two, this outer rib is a continuous rib. That's how you know it's more highway oriented than a KO2 or any other kind of tire. So these continuous ribs, that's for high speed stability and cornering and wear and life. But you'll notice that even though they're continuous ribs, there's tons of siping. So when we talk about siping, we always talk about winter weather and wet weather and what that siping does for traction. So they say, BF Goodrich says that they use a compound that's going to resist cutting and chipping. However, I'm kind of skeptical about that because when I start to move these, I can take my pen and I can move these tread blocks really easy. It's a really, really soft compound. Now, this is not an LT tire. It is just a passenger rated tire, but man, they squirm around a lot. So that'll give you good traction in the snow and in wet weather. But as far as reliability and length and mileage, you know, I'm really not sure. I think maybe this outer rib, since it's continuous, is supposed to make up the difference. We'll see. You'll also see there are a lot of biting edges on each of these blocks, but these two blocks are actually connected. So as it wears down, they'll just be one continuous block. You can see the siping, full 3D siping. You can actually pull it apart and you can see the little teeth inside where that siping is if you pull it apart. And what those teeth are designed to do is, these inner tread blocks are so soft, what'll happen is that every time they hit the pavement, they squirm around. So when they're on dry pavement, they'll squirm like this, but then they'll lock together. So then they'll have a harder time moving laterally. So it gives it some stability from what they say. These sipes are full depth too, so they go all the way until the tire's completely worn out. So that full depth siping is going to give us traction throughout the whole life of this tire. Now in between these tread blocks, there are a few stone injectors. That's going to keep those stones and those gravels from puncturing the tread and having a flat tire, we hope. So I mentioned the Cooper and that this Trail Terrain TA competed directly with the Cooper AT34S. So I just happened to have one here in the shop. It's a different size, but you can see that they're definitely a different style of tire. Even though they designed this Trail Terrain to compete directly with it, I think this probably competes more closely with the KO2 than the Trail Terrain does. But the shoppers tend to shop back and forth between the two tires. But the biggest thing that you'll notice about this Cooper that's different from the Trail Terrain is the Trail Terrain got this continuous rib, and see, this is an open block design on this Cooper. Now obviously both of them have lots of siping and lots of biting edges and features that make them both 3-peak snowflake rated, but you can tell side by side that they're a little bit different class of tire. The Trail Terrain TA comes in sizes from 15 inches to 22 inches in standard load and XL load, but no LT rated tires. I'll be curious to see if they introduce any LT rated tires. They actually might have another tire coming to fill that void. The size of this tire is 265/70/16 and it retails for $179.99. You can pick these up at tirebuyer.com, Tire Rack, or the Amazon affiliate link in the description below. On the scale of try it, watch it, or trash it, I give it a watch it if you're in the market for a slightly more aggressive highway terrain tire. The bottom line is I think this is a decent tire. Time will tell. We'll see how they last. So if you have any questions or would like to see me review a particular tire, drop them in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. To see more BF Goodrich tire reviews and comparisons like this one, check out these videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.